Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Timmy Train. I'm your link to the fire within and to God. Remember guys, as always, you got a power, you got a free will God gave you. Alright? You can destroy yourself. You can listen to somebody else and destroy yourself, or you can destroy yourself. Or you can follow God, follow his principle, and be prosper and build. Alright? And it's the only one. God, Jesus Christ, follow Ten Commandments. Alright guys, I've been asking God, what should I do with this information that he gave me, and I'm going to share it with you guys. Guys, gotta buy some Bitcoin. Gotta buy some Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the new country, right? It's the new country, and currency that can be used anywhere in the universe, in the galaxy. It's because of technology. Okay, it's technology. Now I've kind of come and played this for a long time. Talking about about Bitcoin. But God told me that to free people that we have to have sound money, all right? A money that cannot be stopped by, man or any other entity. And that money has to be not in the physical world, like in the universe where any products, anything like that. It had to be technology. It had to be energy, right? Same thing like you believe in God. It's, they cannot stop you by believing God, right? So it is going to be the same way. Bitcoin, it was created in energy, right? Now, in other countries, like third world country, like my country where I came from, a lot of people are adapting Bitcoin because they don't have bank, they don't have, a way to store their wealth. But most of their wealth, like they make money and they don't have cash, and cash is not sustained because government can change cash. Then your money that you work for all years will be destroyed, right? So a lot of country now, especially third world country that do not have bank, the people are start using Bitcoin to for their their transaction as money, right? Now in the Western world that we don't have because we are locked into a system where all the leaders in the Western world have created. Now, in a way, they didn't create a system. This leader, they didn't create this system to really, to punish you. They created a system is to help you, because as a human, we need to trust. They have trust in God. We like to trust other human. So they step in place and create this financial system where, that we live under for so long, right? But it comes to a time that God have introduced a new system, and it's not anything wrong with the old system that these people create, but it's not helping people prosper, right? Because the money is keep on the value and everything going up, and it's not helping the average people, the people that working people, to actually save their energy, their working, stuff like that. So God is, God have done things for a reason. Now people can say, Bitcoin is bad, all kind of stuff like that, or you know what, anything is bad, right? Bitcoin is just technology. It's just not a truth. It depends on anybody, using it, right? Anybody can use anything for bad, right? So it's a technology where now the average person able to work and make money and store that money in somewhere, but they have to have the responsibility. Same thing like everything in your life. You take responsibility, things gonna be better for you if you take responsibility. Now, you trust other man, they're gonna have something wanted from you, right? Because we have trust in the bank system, so they're gonna have to maintain that. So they're gonna have charge a fee, right? I mean, they're right. It's because they build a system, so they're gonna charge a fee, and they're gonna take stuff from you because it's their system, right? Same thing, you build something, you want to make money off it because if you maintain it, and you at least make some money out of it, right? And these old system, bank system, they be created, and they're gonna make money out of you, and that's the way it works, right? But now is because so many people are getting so poor that God introducing a new system, and maybe parallel with that system, right? The same thing like if you go to any country and you trade the dollar into their currency, right? Because if you live in another country, you need their currency, and you trade the currency on it. The same thing now that you're able to get. I mean, if you work for somebody, they can pay you in Bitcoin, right? And you can transfer that Bitcoin into your currency in the country that you live. So now you're able to work and store your money into a additional word. I mean, a word where God ram, right? Almost God ram, not God ram, but I'm talking about a word where no being can steal, right? No being can steal it. Think about that, guys. So that's why Bitcoin is going to allow that. Now, understandable, a lot of people are afraid, scared, because, like everything else, right? People believe in God, but don't really follow God. So what happened? They struggle. The same thing, in Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is that you believe in Bitcoin and you use Bitcoin and you trust the Bitcoin, you get used to it, use it over and over again. What happened? You get comfortable with the Bitcoin, so you're not scared. Now you have your own power, right? So it's the same thing now. Now you're able to make money and storing something that nobody can stop you, right? Nobody can stop you. That's just crazy to me, right? So, but that God created, whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen, right? So, like everything else, like people they didn't believe there's a phone, there's an internet, all kinds of stuff like that before, right? Because you can't fathom it. But Bitcoin is gonna be the thing. Once people realize that this is a thing where they can use as money, they can use as the store their wealth, and they're gonna move their asset in that. Now, in the end, they hold it. They hold it without people steal from them, right? I mean, you can create a wallet and you could just send it up there. Send your money up there, and if you don't want somebody to steal it, you don't really use it. I'm just send up there. Just send a guy. You can create a wallet where you say like, this money for God, and you just send it up there. Just send it up there. You lose the key, whatever. That whatever the money you don't want. Your energy, and you still want to send our energy to to God. You know what I'm saying? So God's not going to use it. But the thing is that if you feel good about sending that energy, to soil and that nobody can steal from you, you can do that today, right? With Bitcoin, right? So understand, guys. Every other crypto is crap, right? It's like any company, right? It's controlled by somebody. They can manipulate the price, all kind of stuff. They can split the stock, all kind of stuff like that, right? But that's another realm. Some people would never get away from the old system. Some people would never change, right? Because they're stuck there in a kind of addiction, right? But you got a new system now that you're able to move your wealth. Whether you have little money, a lot of money. I mean, if you have $10, $10. If you want to keep that saving $10, that $10 will never change the value. I mean, go up and down, but Bitcoin it's limited. It's like a baseball card. It's limited supply, right? So, all right, guys, have a good day. Bye bye.